Hello everyone, Nyawanskano. Over the past week, we have seen a handful of new COVID-19 cases on our territories. 5 individuals from Allegheny, who are all members of the same family, have tested positive for the virus. 3 of these individuals are now in the hospital, and all are at different points in their recovery. In addition, we learned of 3 new cases in Cattaraugus, and those individuals are recuperating at home. I ask that you keep all of these nation members along with everyone impacted by the virus in your thoughts. As the days grow warmer, we understand the desire to want to gather with your family and friends. However, we must remember to observe safe social practices. The virus has affected many individuals and families in our community and the surrounding region, and we want to stay as safe as possible. Please continue to use caution and common sense when interacting socially in the community and respect the health of others. On a policy update, the nation will end all current payment deferments on June 1st. These deferments, which went into effect by executive order in April, apply to our mortgage program, our Seneca Nation Housing Authority, and the Seneca Nation of Indians Economic Development Company, or SNIDEC. We hope that the temporary deferments help to ease some of the financial burden for our members in these programs. Consistent with our commitment to protect our community, I am happy to announce that the nation has officially created a dedicated emergency medical service on our territories. Seneca EMS was created as a council initiative in order to provide the highest level of pre-hospital care to our residents. The service is now staffing 2 paramedic level ambulances in Cattaraugus and 1 in Allegheny. The ambulances are staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and are stationed at our Seneca fire halls on each territory. Our paramedics and our EMS personnel are ready to respond at a moment's notice to emergencies on our territory and are also providing mutual aid to neighboring communities when requested. I want to thank Councillor Presley Ridai for leading this important initiative for our community. Also, this is National EMS Week, so I want to extend a special note of thanks to all EMS staff and first responders for their bravery and dedication to protecting our community, even in the most dangerous of circumstances. Nyawe. Public safety remains our highest priority and has been our guiding principle during this pandemic. As the national and regional COVID-19 trends improve, the nation will look at gradually easing some of the restrictions we currently have in place. Let me be clear that any decision on restrictions will only be made after carefully considering the best path for protecting the health and safety of our people. I expect to have an update on restrictions in the coming days. Likewise, we continue to develop plans for systematically returning economic activity to our territories. Let me caution that we cannot simply open the doors and immediately return to how things were 3 months ago. Doing that would be reckless and counterproductive and would completely ignore what the past several weeks have taught us. Instead, we are considering, discussing, and reviewing plans to incrementally bring our business back online, while ensuring the health and safety of our territories, our workers, and our customers. Initial consideration will be given to our campgrounds, followed periodically by other businesses. We will make these decisions on our own timeline and only when our nation's best interests in mind. Sovereignty gives us the right to chart our own economic path, but we cannot and will not turn a blind eye to our obligation to protect our people. We will adopt a plan that balances those 2 incredibly important forces. The past 2 months have been beyond what most of us could have ever imagined, and as trying as this situation has been so far, it has taught us valuable lessons about our nation and our people. As a government, we have learned that we need to be better prepared with resources such as personal protective equipment, but we have also demonstrated that we can manage through an unmanageable crisis while still delivering important services to our people. We have learned there is no substitute for public health and safety, and that things must certainly be different post-crisis. But we have shown that we can adapt to forces that challenge us to make widespread changes. We know that because of this experience, we will be better prepared to address and manage any future health crisis. Most important, we have been reminded of our strength. Our ancestors used a lesson of every challenge to move our people closer to our ultimate goal of self-sustainability. We cannot let this challenge and its lessons be any different. We will use this experience to make ourselves better. The Seneca Nation will come out of this period stronger, better prepared, and more determined than ever. Soon this pandemic will be behind us. And armed with the knowledge and experience we have gained, we will be focused even more clearly on the path that will lead our nation and our future generations to the higher ground we all seek. And we will travel this path together. Our strength is in our people, so please stay safe, stay connected, and let's continue to look out for one another. Yahweh.